Hi Sagittarius, how are you? Welcome back to the Spiritual Parlour. I hope you've had a wonderful month of June. Welcome to your July 2018 reading. So these are going to be general readings, guys, for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon and Rising. If the message doesn't resonate with you, that's perfectly fine. Just check your ascendant sign or your moon sign if you know what that is in terms of astrology, because that may give you a better reading, or that might resonate with you more. In terms of astrology for you guys, Sagittarius, you've got your ruling planet, Jupiter, so the planet of luck, expansion, good fortune, wealth, also religion. That planet will turn direct, so it will appear to move forward through the zodiac rather than backwards on the 10th of July, so that's quite good. And to have that energy moving forward, it will bless an area of life or a house of life. Is going to be different for everybody depending on your birth chart, but it's good to know that your ruling planet is finally moving forward. It will be under the influence of Scorpio sun sign, Scorpio being a water sign, so it could be that emotions come into play, or there's some emotional experiences. Scorpio linked to death, rebirth, also secrets, sex. So watch out there, see what happens around the 10th. Also, if you want to check your birth chart and see what house your ruling planet will be transiting through when he turns direct, then just click the links below and I can let you know. Okay, so let's get into this. This is a general reading for Sagittarius, my lovely Sagittarius, for July 2018. Spirit, if there is a message for Sagittarius, please let it be known. Oops, I'm flipping the wrong way. The right way around. Okay, so first card will represent. Okay, what's that? That's flipped. King of Cups. Okay, so King of Cups will represent all the water signs. So it could be a Scorpio, Pisces, or a Cancer person. Also, the energy of the King of Cups, generally, because we're reading the energies rather than the people too much, because this is general, is someone who is very, very emotionally mature. Could be an older person. Also, someone who is going to give you an offer or comes with an offer. Normally with the King of Cups. King of Cups normally has something in his cup to offer, which is normally 9 times out of 10 as well, love, because Cups is the suit that deals with emotions, relationships, how we feel, matters of the heart. But that's just the general energy. We'll see what it means when it comes into play with the rest of the cards. Okay. Oh, that's too many. So first card will represent a theme. Second card will represent a potential issue. Wow, look at that. Page of Cups. That's just fallen out. Could well be some romance coming in for you, Sagittarius. Look at that. The Page and the King of Cups. Now, the Page is like a new beginning. It is something that is quite fresh. It's not like an Ace, which is like brand new, but it's something which is, quite, how can I put it, in its early stages. Obviously, a Cups suit being linked to emotions and matters of the heart. Okay, second card will represent the heart of the issue. Third card will represent the recent past. Fourth card will represent the present. Fifth card will represent the advice. And the sixth card will represent a potential outcome. This is, that's too many, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon and Rising. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon and Rising. We'll tap into the energy of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon and Rising. Okay, so that's nice and shuffled. Let's see what's going on, Sagittarius. I do like the fallout cards though. Some new love coming in, potentially. Let's see. Okay, I feel pulled back here. So I'm going to go through this deck and see what the messages are for you. Bottom of the card, bottom of the deck energy is the Ace of Swords. Okay, so I said to you before, aces are the brand new sparks. They are the divine intervention. It is the brand new beginning. In the suit of swords itself, swords is representing our mental thoughts, how we're thinking, also how we're learning. The suit of swords also represents life's challenges. To be honest with you, it's not a very pretty suit to deal with, because it's mainly about life's challenges. But with an ace, it's like a brand new start. You could say mental clarity. So let's see what that means. Aha, and there you are, Sagittarius. There you are. You've come up in your own reading, which is great. Okay, so there you are. There you are. The Pope or the Hierophant, depends on who's reading, but this is the tarot card that represents your sun sign. So here you are, and you are at the heart of the matter or the issue. Okay, so let's see what's going on in detail. Yeah, okay. As I said, Sagittarius, beginning with things coming in, with the King and the Page of Cups, I still feel that looking at this spread here, it feels definitely like something's coming in. So for July, heart of the matter is you, yourself, okay, the Hierophant or the Pope, depending on who's reading what the card would be called. So with the Hierophant, the energy is a lot to do with commitment. On one hand, it's about committing to something, and it's also about seeking advice on the other hand, and linked to, how can I put it, gaining reassurance when I say seeking advice. So on one hand, it's about seeking advice or being advised to seek advice, or it's also about commitments. And then you've got in your theme, you've got the King of Pentacles. Now, the Pentacles suit does deal with wealth, what you own, money, finance. It's the earth sort of energy, so it's things that are tangible wealth. As a person, this could be an earth sign person, so it could be a Taurus, a Capricorn, or a Virgo. Normally someone who is very stable, though, could be someone who's quite focused on money, or someone who is quite well off. But generally the energy with the King of Pentacles is stability, financial stability in terms of the situation, earth sign person in terms of the person. And so I feel very much for you for the month of July, there could be some kind of stability. Now you take what resonates with you. It could be that this stability that's coming to you, or that is offered to you with the King of Cups and with the Page of Cups, with the offerings, as I mentioned, could be financial. This could be a work situation. The work could finally pick up, or work could come to you, or it could be offered to you in July. It could be romance, definitely with these two cards here, which would indicate matters of the heart. But it feels very much like something is coming to you, and whatever it is that's coming to you, Sagittarius, is something that's going to be quite stable, or someone's going to offer you something quite stable, or something is going to become stable. The King of Pentacles for me is all about stability, all about being very strong and very solid in, financially, as a person, romantically, if it's love. So something is coming in that is going to be long term, quite stable and quite safe and quite trustworthy. It could be a person, could be an earth sign person, it could be an earth sign person that you're seeing at the moment, who may want to move things forward with you, offer their cup of love to you, if you're already seeing them like quite a young energy, a young relationship, or something that's brand new that's coming in. But something is definitely coming your way, and it feels really good. But it is stable, it is safe, and it is something that is going to be more longer term. In the recent past, here you've got the Page of Swords. Now, as I said to you in the beginning, the Swords as a suit is a lot to deal with challenges in life. It is to deal with, and does deal with, how we think. With the Page of Swords, this often represents, for me, news coming in. Something coming in, which makes me feel a lot like something is coming your way. Something is coming your way in July, whether it be love, you know. Could even be a water sign person, but I feel more than likely maybe an earth sign person, because the earth sign person is the theme. Or it could be the job, as I said, with the stability, with the finance, with what you own, you know, work, that kind of thing. And so in the recent past, something is coming to you. You could have had this offering already and you've been contemplating it and you're not sure which way to go, whether you should take it or not, because it is in your recent past position. So you could have already, you know, learned of this new offering, but it's definitely there. If it hasn't happened already, it will happen, or if it has happened for some of you, it's there in the past. Now, with the Page of Swords, we have to remember as well, sometimes that the sword suit is about conflict, and sometimes a Page of Swords does indicate, or it could be linked to conflict, and it is also linked to contracts as well. So if this is a financial situation for you, or a work situation that for you personally is being offered and it seems quite solid, I would say read the contract, read the job description, read all the details that you need to know about this job or about whatever it is that's being offered to you, and make sure that you are happy with it, because the Page of Swords can indicate contracts, legalities, and also it can indicate sometimes a little bit of conflict. So I do feel very pushed to let you know that, or to say that, if this is for some of you who this resonates with, which is more financial or more work, or maybe you are even thinking about buying a house, especially with the King of Pentacles there. This could be, you know, a house, something you own, something quite tangible. Before you tie yourself in or you lock yourself in, check all the fine print. Okay, if this is more relationships with, you know, the cups here, the cups of love being offered to some Sagittariuses out there, then I would say just look out, because it's coming in. Because as I said, the Page of Swords does represent news coming in. So you take what resonates with you, whether it's news coming in or whether it's you getting yourself into something, or tying yourself into a contract, or something legal, or it's financial, or it's a job, or something where you're going to have to commit to it. Check the fine print. Okay, so in the present though, things are looking good, because you've got here the Seven of Wands, and this is a great position to have this in, especially how this spread has come out, because 7 as a number is the number of potential success, or, you know, potential progress, because once you've actually reached some kind of level of success, which is indicated by the 6 of Wands in this particular suit, or 6 generally, I should say, across tarot. 6 is the number of success generally. You obviously have to keep going. You have to keep going to reach the next level. So that's where the 7 comes in, with the potential for success. And it's about being in a really strong position. That's the energy of the 7 of Wands. So Wands as a suit does deal with creativity, passion, something that really excites you. It's not really like an emotional feeling, or something that's linked to the heart, or a challenge of the sword, or, you know, like money, or something tangible with the Pentacles. It is passion. So whatever this is that's gonna be coming in, or has come in your recent past, that will be offered to you, or has been offered to you, with the indication of the Page and the King of Cups, that you yourself, as the heart of the matter, might be making some kind of commitment to, or going into longer term, with the indication of the King of Pentacles. It really is something that has great potential to work out well. That's what's happening in the present. There's great potential for it to work out well, whether it's love, the job, work, a house. The actual present looks really, really good. There's great potential. The advice is, you've got here the Hangman. Okay, and the Hangman is he's actually come out in reverse, because he should be this way, but he's come out in reverse. So traditionally, when the hangman is the right way up, this way, it does indicate seeing things from a different perspective or becoming enlightened about something. Because as you can see, the guy that's hanging upside down, his head is illuminated, okay, and you know he's upside down, he's in a different position. So the hangman energy is all about seeing something from a different position, in the upright position when it's this way. When it comes out in reverse, it often can indicate maybe a slight delay on something, or maybe a slowing down of something, and this is in your potential advice position. So I would say, or I feel very much like this situation for some Sagittarius, it could have been something that you've been waiting on for quite a while, or there could have been some delay, or there could have been some hold up, or there could have been some to-ing and fro-in, or backwards and forwards, and you're not sure which way to go, and you've been, you know, thinking, well, what should I do? What way should I go? I would say you need to move forward, and you need to go with your gut, or go with what is, you know, being intuitively told to you to do. And the reason why I feel that way is because in your outcome, you've got the 9 of Wands. And Wands as a suit, I explained to you what it means with the 7. So it's about passion. 9 as a number is the number that is almost at the stage of completion. So when we see 9, or when we get a 9 energy, it's about being in a place where you are content, or you have everything around you across most of the suits in tarot. In the Wand suit, it's about the investment that you've given in the past, and the indication that really you need to keep going. As you can see, you've got this guy here, you've got him with his, you know, 8 wands that he's lined up, he's invested, he's put them into the ground, and he's got this one last wand that he needs to really put down. And the 9 of Wands energy, because the Wand suit is so passionate, so forward moving, the suit of Wands is about progression, pushing forward in life, and you know, moving. It's the suit of action. Because from 1 to 9, you know, from Ace to 9, you've got the initial spark of the Ace, and you go through all the motions up to 8 and 9. There's been a lot of movement. There's been a lot of movement. There's been a lot of forward pushing, and you get to a point sometimes where you think, oh my God, can I actually continue? Can I actually continue? And the 9 of Wands is an indication to keep going. Keep going because of the investment that you might have made in the past, and, you know, reach the completion, reach the 10. So if there has been some delays, or if there has been, you know, in your mind, you've been to and fro about what you should do or what direction you should go in, which is indicated by the hangman in reverse, which can indicate a delay, then you push forward, keep going, especially if you have already invested in this situation, whether it be a job, a relationship, you know, a person that you've been seeing, whatever it is that resonates with you. Do keep going, okay? Do keep going, because, you know, you're in a happy place, or you will be in a happy place if you keep going. Or whatever it is that is offered to you, if someone does extend to you a cup of love this month, or if someone does, you know, make you an offer this month, or something comes in, whatever it is, whether it's love or a job, then go for it. Definitely go for it is the feeling that I feel. You had on the bottom of the deck as well the Ace of Swords, and as I said to you at the beginning, it's about the new start, about the mental clarity. So taking this offer, you know, these offers that could come your way this month could give you the new start that you've been craving, or could give you a brand new start you maybe you wasn't even expecting to have, and it could be something that's quite good. Just looking at the spread just to see if there's anything else that pops out at me from it. Yeah, no, it's pretty clear. It's a pretty clear message. Something's coming to you, Sagittarius. Something's coming to you. Definitely could be linked to contracts, something legal that you get tied into. Could even be with the commitment here in yourself. It could be maybe even an engagement, although I can't see like the Three of Cups or the Lovers or even the Two of Cups or anything like that would indicate definitely something of that nature. It could be because the Hierophant and the Pope is about commitment. It is about commitment, and it does also represent yourself as Sagittarius in tarot. So it could be that you are making some sort of commitment, or you're asked to make some sort of commitment, or at least consider some sort of commitment, whether you want to take it or not. Yeah, or it could be, it's something that's in the recent past for some of you, or for some of you it is going to happen, depending on when you watch this video. But it does look like a good month, but it does feel like a good month, and it definitely does feel, Sagittarius, like whatever it is going to be something that's going to be quite stable, King of Pentacles, or I shouldn't say he, I should keep the energy quite general because it could be a woman. If you're watching this, it could be a guy, it could be a woman, or it could be a guy, it could be anybody. But this energy of the King of Pentacles is very, 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 very reliable, very stable, very organised, a good provider, someone who is focused, someone who always makes progress, but the way that they make progress is through slow, steady, well planned out thoughts and well planned out steps. And also it's an indication of stability, financial stability, with it being a pentacle suit. So it's definitely something that is going to be, stable, long term, and worth going for. Or again, as I said, it could be an earth sign person, could be a Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo that you're dealing with. So I'm going to pull you guys an angel card and see what comes up, and if we get any messages to do with this offer, this potential offer that might be coming in, or that has already come in that you might have been debating. Okay, if there's a message for Sagittarius, please let me know. Okay, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Sagittarius, Sagittarius. If there's a message for Sagittarius, please let me know. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. The message. Woo! Okay, so those fell out on the floor, but this one flipped, and I tend to read the one that flipped. So let's see what flipped. Oh, look at that. Open your heart. That's a good message. So you've got Red Rose, Sagittarius. Your potential for greater love rests in opening your heart. Blockages and wounds from your past will be healed, and you'll be met with the true passion that you seek. That's a beautiful message, and that so ties in with what I was saying about potential romance. Potential stable, safe, long-term romance, maybe with an earth sign person. Or if it's not an earth sign person, this person definitely is someone who's quite stable, someone who you probably can, as I said, trust and build something long-term with. It seems like this offer is going to be, it's not like a wham bam thank you man. It's like, this is it. I want to do something proper. I want to make this proper. I want to have a proper relationship. I want to build on what we have already, or I want to go into a serious relationship. So your angel message is to open your heart. Your potential for greater love rests in opening your heart. Blockages and wounds from your past will be healed, and you'll be met with the true passion that you see. Beautiful. So have a wonderful month, Sagittarius. I hope that this does resonate with someone, because this is a clear message of offerings, and good, safe offerings, stable offerings, offerings that are definitely, you're in a strong position with potential for success, and something that you should follow through with as a potential outcome advice. So lucky for you, Sagittarius. Okay guys, so have a wonderful month. Please let me know how this goes. Please like, share, subscribe. Give me, let me know throughout the month if that offer did come to you, or if it came to anybody. You can check out my blog. I've put a horoscope up there for you guys as well. So you've got your tarot card and you've got your horoscope reading for the month of July. If personal readings, again, just visit my Etsy store. There's a link down below. I've also got loads of spiritual candles that I've handmade myself, so love candles, but you guys probably don't need it if this is a love offer. Prosperity candles, all kinds of candles. So if that's your thing, check it out, and check it out if you do want your personal readings. Thanks for watching, guys. Good luck, and I hope to see you next month. Take care. Bye, Sagittarius.